day, my name is Inderpal and I'm a BE Legal Advisor at the SEESA Durban office.
Today, my name is Solita Narayan and I'm also a BE Legal Advisor at the SEESA office in Durban.
Our topic for discussion today is, how important is procurement for your BE rating? So let's get started. Solita, please can you tell us what is procurement?
Saigal, procurement is a sub-element of the enterprise and supplier development element. It entails to all purchases that's made by a business during their financial period, either through their subcontractors or their general expenses.
Please can you tell us a bit about why is procurement important for the BE rating?
Saigal, procurement actually counts for 27 points on the Generic Scorecard. It is also a priority element, which means that entities need to get 10.8 out of 27 points in order to avoid being discounted a level. So if they get the 10.8 out of 27 points, they do manage to reach sub-minimum and they won't be discounted a level.
So for example, if a company manages to obtain an unofficial level 6, however, they do not meet the sub-minimum points for the procurement sub-element, then they will have to drop down to a level 7. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes, because it's the priority element.
Okay. Please can you tell us some of the advantages of procurement?
Procurement encourages the various supports of different businesses. For example, encourages companies to support Black, African, colored, and Indian-owned businesses, thereby increasing their participation in the economy.
In your opinion, do you think a business should consult a legal advisor regarding their procurement?
Yes, absolutely. The legal advisor will assist you in how to work out something called the total measured procurement spend. And they'll also tell you how to use the best solutions to gain maximum points.
Please can you tell us what does the TMPS, the total measured procurement spend, refer to in a bit more detail?
So Saigal, the total measured procurement spend is all the expenses by the business. For example, it's calculated by adding the operating expenditure, the additions, the finance costs, and the purchases, and thereby excluding the allowable deductions. For example, your donations, your bad debt, your salaries, to name a few.
Okay, are imports an allowable deduction?
Yes, imports are an allowable deduction, provided that the entity must have a valid reason. For example, the product that they import must not be produced locally. So it must not be produced in South Africa. If that's so, then it will be allowed to be excluded from the total measured procurement spend.
Okay, so a valid reason is it is produced out of South Africa only.
Correct, yes.
Okay, please can you tell us a bit more about how the procurement points are scored on the generic scorecard?
So Saigal, 80% of the TMPS must be spent on compliant suppliers. For example, suppliers who have a level between level 1 to 8, or they must have a valid BE certificate, or their BE certificate must have been valid during your financial period. 15% of the TMPS must be spent on qualifying small enterprises. That is your QSCs. For example, a medium enterprise is known as a QSC. 15% of your TMPS must be spent on suppliers who are an exempted micro enterprise, EME. This is your small or your startup entities. 50% of your TMPS must be spent on companies that are more than 51% Black owned. 12% of your TMPS must be spent on suppliers that are at least 12% Black, 30% Black women owned.
So do you think it's beneficial for companies to transact or interact or purchase from different types of businesses?
Yes, because if they transact with the QSCs, the EMEs, then they can score points under the different categories.
Okay, are there any bonus points that are applicable to the procurement scoring?
Yes, Saigal, there's 2 bonus points available. This is if a company spends 2% of their TMPS on suppliers that are more than 51% Black designated group owned. For example, a Black designated group owned is like, for example, an ex-military veteran or a Black youth or a Black disabled person.
So if a Black ex-military veteran had to have at least 51% shareholding in a company, this will suffice as a Black designated group.
That's correct, Saigal.
Okay. In your opinion, how vital is the procurement for the BEE scoring?
It's very important, Sejal, because if an entity knows how to utilize their procurement well enough, they can save money on all of the other elements.
Okay. So once again, do you think it is wise or beneficial for a business to consult your legal advisor regarding these aspects for the BEE rating?
Yes, Sejal, absolutely. The legal advisor will be able to assist with ongoing assistance as well as assist you with the long-term procurement strategies. As we all know that BEE is something that must be done proactively. So your BEE legal advisor will assist you with this.
Thank you all. That is all we have time for today. But for more information, please check out our SEESA website